Becoming more and more common for companies to give their employees non-traditional perks to show their appreciation. From clothing discounts to gym memberships, even caregiving support, the list has only grown in recent years. But a major company is going the toy route. We're listening. Her chief business correspondent, Taylor Young, joins us now. And Taylor, Lego fans might be a little bit jealous about this.
So this topic is either going to cause a bit of jealousy or judgment. Because I think if you were to poll the average American worker and ask them what their dream work perk would be, I think many would say maybe more PTO, maybe more money, maybe work from home. But no, one company is offering their employees $1,000 for Legos. The company is professional service firm Deloitte. It employs nearly 500,000 people worldwide and has a long-running well-being subsidy program. In 2021, the firm increased its allowance from $500 to $1,000 a year. This money can be spent on things like subscriptions, memberships, and classes, while Legos and puzzles have recently been added to the list for U.S. employees. According to the website, the company has about 80,000 workers in the U.S. and about 2,100 in the Charlotte region. So good news, I think, if you are a Lego fan.
Well, yeah. Well, what's the response been like? Because a lot of people, if you don't work for the company or maybe toys aren't your thing, you might raise your eyebrows.
Yeah, well, I think generally speaking, the response has been positive. I mean, employees have reportedly been happy that the company is kind of thinking outside of the box, and they have already they already have this kind of pot of money, that $1,000 to kind of spend on other things. So this is just something that's really just being added to that list on top of everything else. And look, I mean, Legos are really popular, right? And they're also expensive. So this could be something that people could take advantage of. And I'm a Lego fan. I know that they can also be really relaxing.
Yes.
After a long day of work.
Yeah.
But I mean, let's talk about the money side, because Deloitte is one of the largest consulting firms in the world. And I mean, this company brings in last year, $67 billion in revenue. Workers reportedly work 55 hours a week. So you could imagine that there are some people saying, hey, just pay me more or give me some more time off, maybe hire more workers. I mean, so especially just because earlier this week we were talking about burnout being at an all-time high in the workforce. But yeah, generally speaking, this does appear to be seen as a positive thing.
Well, yeah, a lot of people like to relax in different ways. I know people like to paint or do those color by number things.
Go to yoga.
Help. Yes, exactly. So this is just another outlet. But why are more companies doing things like this?
So perks have been around for a very long time. I mean, PTO is considered a work perk, even though in 2025 that's something that's pretty much guaranteed. But I mean, we really started seeing companies kind of get creative or going outside of the box with these perks following the pandemic. If you remember, the Great Resignation was in full bloom. Employees really kind of had the upper hand. So we saw a lot of companies, I mean, even here in Charlotte, when I toured a lot of the big buildings in Uptown, I mean, you saw companies add gaming rooms, music rooms, workouts, like cafes. There was a golf simulation room at one of the banks in Uptown. So that was really something that took off kind of following the pandemic. And while we're no longer experiencing the Great Resignation, we're really far from that. Employers almost have the upper hand now. Luckily, I think fortunately, we are not seeing those perks going away. It's almost been kind of incorporated into work culture, which I do think is good, because I think that we could all ask for more money or more PTO. But in the reality, I mean, the companies need people in their offices. They need to also make a revenue. I think this is kind of a good way for companies to show appreciation. Yeah. And again, if you're a Lego fan, I mean, this is great news for you. I'm sure Lego is also happy, saying, come on in.
Yeah, exactly.
Buy it all up.
Yeah, we'll gladly take that. I mean, $1,000 in extra pay, you might not really think that that's much, but if it's like, hey, here's $1,000 to do kind of what you want with it within these categories.
Specifically for your well-being.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I like that. All right. So if anyone's a Lego fan and you need a job, maybe go look at Deloitte. Taylor, thank you.
Queen City News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.